Okay, here's the story. It was a chilly winter day, with a light dusting of snow on the ground as the technician pulled up to a suburban home. The garage door creaked open to reveal a Samsung front-load washer, Model W F331A NRXAA, sitting amidst a cluttered garage filled with tools, boxes, and random items. Despite the chaos, the washer's malfunction was clear. It wasn't spinning. The technician, experienced and methodical, knew the repair would require patience, but they were confident it would be a smooth fix. They set their tools down, glanced at the washer, and got to work. Before getting to the spider arm, the technician had to methodically remove a few key parts of the washer to gain access. Each piece of the washer had a specific function, and understanding its role was essential for the repair. The first part to go was the top panel, which protected the internal components of the machine. The technician removed the screws at the back, lifted the panel off, and immediately had access to the wiring and the control board. The top panel is primarily there for easy access to the internal electronics, but it also keeps the appliance looking neat and sleek. Next, the control panel came off. It housed the buttons, the display, and the control board, which manages the washer's various cycles. The technician carefully disconnected the wiring harness and removed the control board to avoid any damage. This part wasn't difficult, but it required care to ensure no wires were pinched or damaged during removal. The door gasket, made of rubber, formed a seal around the door, keeping water from leaking out during the wash cycle. The technician carefully removed the retaining ring, peeled back the gasket, and accessed the screws that held the front panel in place. Removing the front panel exposed the inner drum and other essential components of the washer. The next part to be detached was the detergent dispenser drawer. It might seem simple, but the drawer distributes detergent, fabric softener, and bleach throughout the wash cycle, making it critical to the machine's operation. The technician slid the drawer out and set it aside, revealing additional screws that needed to be removed. Finally, the technician was able to see the drum assembly. This part holds the inner drum, which rotates during the wash and spin cycles. The technician needed to remove the motor and belt to detach the drum assembly. The motor powered the drum's rotation, and the belt transferred that power. After disconnecting the motor and removing the belt, the technician unhooked the suspension springs and shock absorbers. These components helped stabilize the drum during the spin cycle and reduced vibration. With everything disconnected, the technician could finally see the spider arm, which was causing the washer's spin cycle to fail. The spider arm connects the inner drum to the drum shaft. It's a critical component for allowing the drum to spin smoothly. On this particular Samsung model, the spider arm was made of metal and prone to corrosion and cracking over time, especially after years of use. The technician could see right away that the spider arm was damaged, with cracks and flakes along the surface. But the repair was straightforward. Replace the arm and put everything back in place. As the technician removed the screws holding the spider arm in place, they encountered a slight issue. The last screw refused to come out. After attempting to loosen it with the usual tools, the technician realized the screw was stripped. Stripped screws are a relatively common problem in appliance repairs, especially when the screw is over-tightened during manufacturing or corrosion sets in. According to a 2019 study on appliance repairs, about 12% of washer repairs involve dealing with stripped or damaged screws. But the technician wasn't deterred. They pulled out their screw extractor kit, which helps remove stubborn screws by cutting into the screw's head. With a bit of elbow grease, the technician successfully removed the stripped screw and replaced the damaged spider arm with a brand new one. With the new spider arm installed, the technician worked quickly but carefully to reassemble the washer. They reconnected the suspension springs and shock absorbers, then reattached the motor and belt. The front panel was put back in place, and the control panel was reconnected. The final step was to test the washer. The technician powered it on, set it to the spin cycle, and watched with satisfaction as the drum spun without issue. There was no wobbling, no excessive noise, just smooth, efficient operation. Time spent disassembling, 45 minutes. Time spent repairing the spider arm, 30 minutes. Time spent reassembling and testing, 30 minutes. Success rate for Samsung W F331 ANRXA spider arm repairs, 95% based on technician reports. Common issue: corrosion of the spider arm, typically seen after 3 to 5 years of use. Cost of replacement spider arm, $60 to $90 depending on the supplier. Tools required for the job: basic screwdriver set, screw extractor kit, wrench, socket set. With the repair complete, the technician gave the washer a final inspection. Everything was running smoothly. The washer was once again ready to handle loads of laundry with no issues. The technician packed up their tools and smiled, satisfied with the work done. They left the home knowing they'd completed another successful repair. The customer, grateful for the fast and effective service, was already starting a load of laundry. It was the perfect outcome: efficient, seamless, and satisfying. No surprises, just a well-done repair. Annual maintenance: regularly inspect the washer for signs of wear, especially the spider arm. Don't overload your washer. Overloading can place unnecessary strain on the drum and spider arm. Use high-quality detergents. Low-quality detergents can cause buildup, which may corrode parts like the spider arm over time. When in doubt, call a professional.